Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. All right, going live in 3 2. Oh, hold up. Going live in 3 2 1. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. Another session. Today I came in a little bit early, before 6:30, so that's good. Well, we're here. So let's start. Thank God for this session. We hope He will guide us through, and we'll make the best out of it. Amen. All right, this is yesterday's shenanigans. I was kind of suspecting that we will continue going lower, and before the end of the session we kind of dipped a little bit. So yesterday was predominantly a very bearish day. Very bearish, and I think we might still see some bearishness this morning, but we'll see how that goes. So I am going to get rid of yesterday's shenanigans. Thinking that, oh yeah, we already got to that bull right there, and it's currently being used as support, as resistance. Close below it, come deep into it. That's special pediatry right there. Doesn't matter. Hey, what's up? Get in there. Oh, sorry. Okay, so let's do some markings here, and my we need a new computer. Computer. Okay. Oh, look at that 6:30 open. That is quite some points. Ooh, 92 points. What is this, CPI? Wow. Anyway, we do not really worry about what's gonna happen right now. At least for the first 15 minutes, I try to avoid them. Contract expires tomorrow. That's okay. So we'll go to what's next. I wonder where it will be. M and Q. After H, go to M, maybe June. Yeah. So tomorrow we start on this new contract here. Let's just add it. Oh, it's already in play. Interesting. MNQM. How about gold? Gold is still good. I think I had ICT talk about still too early to switch contracts. Anyway, let's do that top-down analysis real quick. I wonder if we are heading towards the previous week low, which is that right there. I think that's the objective now. I think that is where the price is gravitating to. Previous week low, that is a very viable target, and we'll see how that goes. I think I'm gonna start changing this to 14 now, make them bigger. Let's go to the daily. I like to see what we did with the previous day low and the previous day high right there, and that middle, just in case we turn around. I think that is an area price might want to go to. Previous day EQ right there. That was the previous day high. This is the previous day low. Do I need the EQ? I think we passed that. Maybe come back to use it as some resist. Yeah. Some old daily week EQ. Yeah, I think we are coming to that low. Okay, let's go to the 4 hour. I think we're good. I don't think we need too much. I'd like to see a retracement though. So currently this 4 hour fair value gap here is being used as a support. See that right there? And now we just, the previous 4 hour did use it as support, and now we just, you know, go through it like it does not exist. I mean, I am very bearish. So the 1 hour, the other thing I could see is see this down candle here? Maybe, I don't know, maybe retrace there and then go down. I don't know. But so far, there's that 4 hour right there, inverted as we speak. Well, in terms of the 4 hour, it's gonna be confirmed 3 a.m. Yeah, in 24 minutes. This will probably close lower, and then we can confirm that as in an inverted 4 hour. So for now, just stay put. Looking at the 1 hour, what am I seeing here? I don't know, man. We are dropping like it's hot. Okay, on the 30-minute, I'm seeing a zone here that I like, but it's kind of used already. So 5:30 dipped into that zone right there. I wish that happened right now. Well, I can't even trade until, I mean, I can. I just like to trade after the first 15 minutes. So buy side and then break of structure, or what do I say? Because we're already bearish. So what structure broke here? Maybe that would be the break of structure up going the other side, but we're back to bearish. Yeah, come down, rewind selector. Now I'm kind of interested in this area here. So we're gonna refine it to the 30-minute. So this candle here, this one, a little bit of interest to me. We'll refine it to the 30-minute, and let's do the 15, see what we have. Okay, we can also refine this to the 15-minute, and I do not go beyond, well below that, and this is good. Okay. Yo, my guy. So I like this too. So let's see what we'll get when price goes back there. It would be nice if we can get a trade real quick and finish the day here. So that is confirmed right there. This was already used with an inverted fair value gap right there. That was never really tested. If you know, you know, right there. So the thing is, we did close with this 6 a.m. candle, 6 a.m. to 6:15, and then the 6:15 to 6:30 dipped into that zone, and then the 6:30 is now leaving. So that might look like they just went down to take liquidity, and now they want to turn around to go to the other side, but I don't buy that. I think we'll still get some lower prices. We do have this sell side here. I will mark it, which is looking good. And right before, look at that fair value gap, which we just dipped into, by the way. Anyway, there's always gonna be something that's now if we are to go the other way, what would it be? I think it would be if we close above this candle here. If we close above it with a 15-minute candle closure with the body close above that high right there, then I can change my bias to bullish. For now, I stay bearish. Now I like this already, so I do like this. Once we touch that, whatever I'm in, and then it breaks below here, is there a probability we're gonna lose this trade? Yeah, that'll just be a loss for the day. How many points are we looking at? Oh, 80 points. It's okay. 160. EMA is lined up. So ORB people, the first 15-minute, 6:30 high to 6:45. That's their range right there. So break above, break below. Anyway, let's see how this goes. So I got two swing lows. We just touched 50 right there. A closure below this candle, I'm taking this trade. And I need to be ready because right now things can happen super fast. But the way we are trading, create a limit order, and thank you. This needs to change to market. And I wonder, one, it's gonna be one. So I just get ready just in case it comes and closes below here. I'm taking that trade. I don't see how this is a sell side grab. think we're gonna be heading towards that previous week low. Now, we've been bearish since yesterday, but the thing is, after that FOMC momentum, we can see this thing just continue to be bearish until even tomorrow, in reverse during tomorrow New York PM session. So I'm not worried about taking shots. We'll see how this goes. Gold, I don't know. Gold has a setup already. That's swing low, and that one closure below is a trade. Yeah. I think I'll just stick with NQ here. This thing has also traveled, bro. Oof. Look at this highs they left up there. Okay, this is still deciding. I wonder if they have any. Yep, still maybe the sell side right there on the daily. That's something they want to go for. I'm thinking so. Look at that rejection on the 15 minute, bro. So I used to be afraid of taking a short after I see this right here, but I remember only one time that, well, for the data that I have and for the times I've seen this price action here, only once where I lost a trade. Tried to take short after a week like this, so I was like, I'll never take a trade when I see such. Then I ended up losing on about 3 trades that had the same characteristic, and the trade just, the next candle went on ahead, and so but it's okay, because it's just kind of confirming to me, when you see your setup, just take it. There'll always be something opposing. So in this case, we're getting a better deal here. 50 points. I need those EMAs to line up there. So we're looking at $200 to $250 in risk. It's 6:45 officially. ORB. Is that low to that high? Yeah, 15 minute ORB. Okay, so I'll still need to see those EMAs line up though, but I'm ready to take this trade. My stop loss is gonna be just above this candle high, which is right next to that EMA. I'll be looking at gold just to see what it's doing. I think they're gonna break and just shoot down like crazy, but do I think this is that low? I don't think so. Now, if they close above this up candle on this 5-minute time frame, then yeah, we might be seeing now some signals. For me, I'll wait for, I don't know. So ready to change this right here in case we need to add. It just can't be above $200 though. So that's looking good, but I still can't enter. That EMA needs to drop below the blue. I need to be in the best position possible. But everything is looking good. Yeah, I think we can take 2 contracts. Waiting. I'm hoping for a quick win this morning. I wish we'll get down before 7. That would be a blessing, honestly. It's still a blessing, no matter what. Maybe that could be the new swing low. But let's see. If we get a low, lower low, and a higher low, then that's gonna be my new swing low. And I think that would be a better deal, actually. Okay, EMA is still not crossing. Oh, that would be nice if that's the new swing low. A closure below that, boom, we are taking that trade. And not afraid of this week here. 37, 35. I hope it stays above so I can put my whatever here. So how many points I'll be looking at as a stop loss? Around 60. That's okay. So in the meantime, that's still there. Yep. Okay, so that's the new swing low right there. A closure below that, we are taking a trade. Well, the aim is to also up to line up. Let's go. Oh, gold already got it. So that's a trade on gold. So let's just have it virtually here. I'm just gonna have a virtual entry. Hey, make sure you don't get left. Virtual entry on gold. I'm not taking that trade, it's just virtual entry. Okay. So price is being squeezed here as well. Look at that triangle right there. So it has to make a decision, right? And it made the wrong decision. Okay, so we have to abort mission here. We are going to the wrong side. Now the 4-hour candle is about to close in the next 9 minutes. We'll see if this is inverted. Probably maybe use it as support, even though we'll have the next 4 hours to do that. So let's abort mission here. No trade. Get out. Our short bias is being reversed. Look at the 5-minute real quick. A closure above this zone here, because that's gonna be a break on the 5-minute, right? Then can act as support for short-term targets. Could that be the low of the day, bro? Could that be the low of the day? I feel like we need to get some more shots. I don't believe that. I don't believe that to be the low of the... But my EMAs are now looking funny. I wish I can get rid of this this whatever on the higher time frame. How could I do that? Scales and lines, where would it be, bro? Symbol, canvas, watermark. Oh, look at that. That is what me was looking for all this time. That is why I have this here, so that's nice. Okay. There we go. So just do it like this. Bingo. Electronic trading hours background. Okay. Or just let it be. If it was like, and then just do regular trading hours. But then we're gonna have gaps. We don't want that. So on this side, I'm gonna get rid of those electronic trading hours. Okay. So yeah, I want it to stay like that. And then the watermark is right there. So 1 minute shows over there. Good. Goody. Okay. So we would have been smoked on gold. So that would have been let me get rid of that. That would have been an entry. This one right here, but the EMAs are not lined up, so we could not take that trade. All right, so we are going to the other side now. When we are bearish, I like taking shots. Like bearish on the daily, I like taking shots. If this flips to green, then I like taking longs on the 1 minute. I like to be in sync with the daily time frame. The sell side was on the 1 hour. That low right there. Okay. So of course buy is above this high here. That one's a no-brainer. Buy is above. And then the 30 minutes also. And I'm sure 15-minute also lines up nicely. Okay. So once we close up here with the 15-minute candle, then it's buys. I wish this could be somewhere else though. Let's go back to the drawing board here. Where was it? Canvas. Trading. Watermark. Can I choose the position of the watermark? Margins. I cannot. Trading view. You can do that for us. You guy. Can you decide what you want to do? I think they're just too It is too much on my face. Can't even make it bigger scales. This will have to form again. So this 4 hour closes in the next 4 minutes. Seems like that 4 hour might not be inverted after all, and it's a 4 hour fair value gap, so that needs to be in blue. So kind of know what we're dealing with here. Let's go look at the 4 hour real quick. Yep, that gap right there. Use the support on the 15th of the 3 to 7 p.m. candle. Again, support with 11 p.m. candle to whatever 3. So the 3 a.m. try to close below it, but the body seems like will be closing within. So this seems to be a great support here. Just looking at what price is doing. So there goes the next 4 hour candle. Now this week right here, we can, that's gonna be a new sell side, that low. And then I'm just curious to see what will happen at the half point. I'm curious. I'm more curious than Julius. Bruh, I need you to be on point. Previous 4 hour week. Thank you. Okay. That we have traded to anyway. I'll just do that the previous 4 hour low instead of sell side. And the previous 4 hour high is right there, which, so this is not inverted, bro. It's holding. It is holding. So I'm comfortable with buys when we close above this high, unless we form another candle here that we can use as support, which could be this up candle here. But my EMAs have to line up. But am I comfortable taking a long though? Well, we know that we are inside a 4-hour fair value gap, right? Which is acting as some great support. This candle tried to, the wick might have pierced through, but look at the body. Pushed up, and the 4-hour candle closed even above the half, right? Above half of that 4-hour fair value gap. So I'm thinking that we might be, there's some good support right there. So now going to the 15-minute or even the 30-minute or even the 1 hour. So the 15-minute, this up candle here, we can take advantage of it down right there, and that could be our zone that we can use to model a long here after 4 hours to 4, right? So I'm gonna push this to the side. We already know that that 4 hour is right there. We just pull it to here. Acted as good support. So looking at this, the previous day low is right here. Could we be heading? I don't like taking trades against the daily trend, but gold is looking good. Look at those equal highs up here. So once that purple crosses the black, then I am bullish. We can start being interested in finding some longs here. That's a nice trend line, but EMA looking funny here. And then I need to see a 15-minute closure above that candle. That one right there. So we have to wait a little bit. Now, if we miss this one, we have this up candle here. If we miss that one, then we're gonna have to wait for maybe another candle will form, or this high here, which looks like a good target. Look at those double top right there. I think there's some orders, you know, laying around there. So you can get a trade from somewhere here to those highs, 100 points. There's gonna be a problem. Look at this here. That's a 30-minute fair value gap, and this candle touched it though. So always gonna be something opposing. There's always going to be something opposing your trade. Always. How does it look like on the 15-minute? Small. That gap right there, that volume imbalance, price can also gravitate there. And now this is analysis paralysis. That's a place price can gravitate to. So how many points to that area? let's say we get a trade up here, break of that trend line, we're looking at 50 points. So it's probably like a 1:1 or less. I haven't had that problem in a minute. That was a virtual entry. Real trade. Okay, make sure that we are logged in. Yes, we are. So we don't get any surprises. Yeah. This is a nice trend line here, man. All right, the 50 is crossing 100 right there. 50 crossing, purple crossing 100. I don't think this is the low of the day. I think they'll still want to keep going lower. But what do I know? What do I know? Excuse me. No, hey, too many things here, bro. This is also, let me take this back a little bit. This is, look at this. See these two up candles? That right there is a breaker, bro. Low, high, lower, low. So we are at a place of resistance as well. But, oh, do I want to take that long? Hold up. Do I want to take this long? So 50 just crossed. Hey, going against the daily right there. The 4 hour is bullish. I need to make a decision in 20 seconds here. And oh, look at this. Boom, what is that? 70. So 2-1. I mean, for a long, I don't know if that was a good idea, but that is today's trade. What do we put down here? Sell stop. And then sell limit up here. And that is today's trade. We get smoked, we get smoked. I think everything lines up nicely. So again, fighting against that daily whatever, but let's see if it wants to release some steam before going down below. So now what's the plan here? So back to the previous day low, everything lined up across. We just broke that trend line. I would have loved to take shots, but a long just presented itself. I need to know how much am I risking here. 157, so it's gonna be a small stop loss. I can take that, especially I think gold can come and take this highs. That zone right there. So maybe NQ can keep being bullish. I don't know. Ooh. Maybe I did rush today's trade. But this could have easily also gone up. Well, if I take this loss, I'm done. I'm done for the day. I'll just accept that I got you know what? I'm not even supposed to be in this trade, bro. I'm supposed to wait for 15-minute candle closure above this zone and then take that trade. That was a mistake. And we're about to get punished for it. So this is what's gonna happen. If it comes back to my point of entry, I'm gonna get out and just forgive myself for that mistake. Because I'm supposed to wait for 15-minute candle closure above. What made me miss that? So I hope it gives us a chance to get out of this trade. Now this is what's gonna happen. If, in case it comes up here and I get out and then it keeps going, I'll be fine. I'll be just fine. But that right there was a huge mistake. Happens though, it's okay. Kevin. Yeah. What made me pull that trigger, bro? This is an unnecessary loss right here. Very unnecessary. Very, 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 very unnecessary. Just because the EMA is lined up and there was a break of a trend line. Anyway, I could say it was this, if you know here. That was inverted. That right there. Okay, I'll just say, you know what, that was what I modeled this trade on, right there. But then my stop loss is just in the middle of this favor, whatever that is, a gap or BCCB, whatever. So maybe it would have been much okay if my stop loss was below that 15. I mean, it could still work anyway, but yeah. $156. Gold has a 15-minute fair value gap here. Let's see if that's gonna hold. That was a very unnecessary loss right there. I mean, let me stop. It might still work, but or maybe stop loss at least it's below that 4-hour, but we've seen that, you know, it can still go below it with a week. Yeah, this is not good. About to get smoked on a mistake trade. It happens. It happens. It happens. It happens. All accounted for in the strategy. There's gonna be some mistake trades along the way. What made me rush? That was a very unnecessary loss, honestly. I was not supposed to take that trade. As clearly stated, I need to see a 15-minute closure above this candle for me to take a long. So why did I take that long then? Why? All right, so that mistake trade kind of cost me today's whatever. Oh, I think this break of whatever here excited me, got me excited. So we have one more trading day, which is tomorrow for the week. I was hoping to make another $1,000 this week, but I don't see that happening. And I'm not willing to take another trade. Maybe when I realized the mistake, I should have closed the trade immediately and taken just a smaller loss. That would have allowed me to take another trade. Maybe next time we should do that. If you take a trade by mistake, realize the mistake, just close the trade and take a small loss. That's what I should have done. I think at the time it was at $79, so that would have allowed me to take another trade. That one I'm feeling bad a little bit. It's all good. Mistakes should be accounted for as well. So lost $156.90 on a day that seems like, looks like, you know, it's gonna be a good day, honestly. I think when this now line up and then we get that retracement and a break of trend line, that might hold to at least these levels down here, the previous 4-hour low, the sell side towards that previous week low. So well, that could have easily worked too anyway. I just like taking losses where I've done my best so I can blame price. Now I can't blame price because I'm blaming myself for this one. Okay, what I'm gonna do is just call it a day here. Whatever happens, happens. We have capital to do what? Take care of by just taking one trade a day. So I'm just gonna take a screenshot of this thing for the DM, for the gram. Take another one. Yeah, that looks good enough. So the entry was at 711, the exit was 719. And we will be stating that that was a mistake trade. MNQ, we did one contract, 7:11 a.m., 7:19 a.m., 8 minutes. My stop loss was 78.5. Jordan was 100%. Was there any potential? No, 0. Well, that's too small. Like, yeah. Now let's take that image. Alright, so I'll say this was a mistake trade. 15-minute candle. I wouldn't say it was a formal trade. For some reason, oh, they're right now. One watching. Bye. Thanks for joining in, by the way. We'll try again another day. Back to shorts, bro. So be looking for sales below this right here. So once this EMAs line up and then a retracement in a break of a trend line, I think that's gonna be the trade. Now if that one failed, I'll be totally fine, but this one right here, longs, yeah, could have happened too, but okay, I know what I'm gonna write. It just be the conditions on 1 minute time frame aligned, but aligned, which made me hurry up and take the trade. Take the trade. Minute zone had not confirmed yet, which makes this mistake trade. Mistake trade. Okay. 15-minute zone, which had not yet confirmed. Had not confirmed yet, whatever. Which makes this so I just write confusing because I think that's enough. That makes the point. All right, so how much did we lose on this trade? 150. Then close. 156.9 right there. So I don't know if that's the final one. 156.9 minus. It's only one contract, so it's just 1.9. And what would that be? 157.8. So 158.8, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Well, something like that. So we are currently red on the week. We are down $22. So let's see what tomorrow will do for us. So TP points are our potential 0. No potential, bro. Potential is too small. I don't even think I need to. looking at what? 3.75 points. 0.75 points. Okay, so I'm done with the stream here. Honestly, I thought of that this candle we're just gonna drop. But whatever happens. We tried our best. Nothing's to say if we still got that confirmation that we'll still not have lost, but it's really about positioning yourself and making the best out of that. Position yourself in the best way possible. So that should never happen again, and if it does, it's okay. We'll just adjust and move on. All right, so I'm just gonna go to the closing scripture and then just get it done with this stream. Too short and bitter. Regardless, it was still another day, fun as always, and we thank God for everything. We're still at that 1,000 profit mark. The drawdown is now down to 1841. We need to keep it above $2,000. Not complaining, but to be nice if we can just stay above $1,000. So we're still climbing, $2,000 to go, and we'll keep being patient and everything will just line up in its own time. We stay submitted and we keep doing our best here. One final look at MGC of gold on this session. So that fair value gap seems to be holding. So that up candle that we took the low could be a break on the 5 minute. It is kind of that high right there. Paired with the fair value gap, that should do something, right? So maybe our timing was off, but we could see some moves to the upside. Anyway, the closing scripture right there: to the only God our Savior, through Jesus Christ our Lord, be glory, majesty, dominion, and authority before all time, now and forevermore. And I'll see you again tomorrow in the morning at 6:30 a.m. If not, 6:45 or 6:50, just before 7, or I'll see you at 11:30 for the 12 p.m. PST candle. Right now it's PDT for the daylight savings. And that was Trader Mawera. I'm stuck with the name. So Mawera Capital, and I'm out. Peace. Thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next one. And I'm out. Peace.